Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday the 21st and Friday the 22nd of December 2017. As usual, we will not be doing a market preview for Friday. Certainly not the Friday that leads into the Christmas weekend. People are going to be gone by Friday. If we get lucky, we'll get some action Thursday. We did see some action on Wednesday. It was a great day, but I mean, not huge, not massively huge, but great for futures early. Great for a couple stocks, and then that's it. I mean, we're writing down the year at this point. If we get lucky, some mild action Thursday morning before everybody leaves. Friday will be a joke. People are traveling. Christmas Eve is Sunday. Christmas Day is Monday. The markets are closed. We only have 4 days next week. It is what it is. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market in futures form. Nothing really new to see. Net, we didn't do much for the day, down a couple points. So let's go through the major indices. Then we'll look at the intraday action. And then we'll talk about the economic data. So we almost have a 13 sell signal on crude oil. Be aware of that, but it was down 5 cents at 58.05 for the session. Gold loses $1.10, which is not a big deal. The S&P cash index loses $2.22. It was lower at one point during the day. The Nasdaq gapped up, closed down, was lower at one point, but only lost 8.19. SOX up 8.92. Biotech's up 17.21. The VIX loses 31 cents. Trend closes at 0.85. That's puts the 10-day moving average at 0.9. Probably not going to go lower because if I count backwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, maybe we still have one more big day. Am I counting this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you'd have to get a reading under about 0.7 tomorrow to get the 10-day moving average down to 0.85. So I don't know if it's going to happen yet, but we are close. That is a sell signal if you get the 10-day moving average under 0.85. Nasdaq volume was 1.8 billion. That's the lightest in the last few days, which is a bad sign. Also, another sign. Look at this. Advanced decline ratio on the Nasdaq +6. That means there were, out of thousands of stocks, six more stocks up than down on the Nasdaq. And you can't make this up. On the New York, it was -1. So there was one more stock down than there were stocks that were up for the day. In equal balance, not much going on. Google down $6.22, but still very near the highs. Apple down 19 cents, but that's a blip. Could easily get a 13 sell signal if we just tick up one here. Oh, it's going to recycle those. Never mind. Amazon down 9.76, still operating under the 13 sell signal. Netflix up $1.80, which doesn't mean much on Netflix, but it's still under the 13 sell signal there. Tesla down $2.12. There was a 13 buy signal a couple weeks ago. That's what caused that push up, where we made some good money last week on it. You can see the 13 there. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $1.39. So that's not a positive. Interest rates heading higher. That is a sign of this new tax bill. That sucks. Goldman Sachs down $1.30. All right. Let's take a quick look at the intraday action, and then we'll take a look at the data that's coming out still this week. So this is what I was talking about. I said this morning we got the gap up with the tax bill passing. I just thought that was going to sell off. They're going to sell that news, and we did. And we got a sharp sell-off. We made a lot of money in the futures today. There were a couple stocks early that made some money for us. But other than that, then that was it. The rest of the day, we just closed like close to flat. We came back up off the lows. This is the Nasdaq side. It is what it is. All right, so what do we have left for economic data going into the last couple days of the week? Well, let me just read it to you. Thursday, we got the final look at GDP. Not a big deal. That's the third look from the third quarter. Philly Fed Manufacturing Index and the weekly unemployment claims. That's all at 8:30, an hour before the bell on Thursday. Got the Housing Price Index 30 minutes later. We got the CB Leading Index an hour later at 10 a.m., 30 minutes into the market. Got natty gas an hour into the market. And then on Friday, durable goods, PCE Price Index, personal income and spending. Those are all an hour before the bell. New home sales 30 minutes into the market, and the final look at University of Michigan sentiment for the year. And then next week, again, just to give you a preview, Monday we're closed because of Christmas. There's not much data coming out next week. A little bit, 1 or 2 items Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday's got a few, including all the weekly numbers like the employment change numbers, the jobless claims, the natty gas and everything all coming out on Thursday. There's no data next Friday. So it's a light week ahead of the fact that this is going to be just volume-wise. We'll talk about this in the preview for the weekend. It's just going to be horrible. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading week.